everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today we're going to be making this holiday card. It's from the stamp set Santa's List. So let's get started. Materials we're going to need are an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of Whisper White, Old Olive cut at 5 1/4 by 4, Seasons of Style Designer Paper Series Pack cut at 5 by 3 1/4, and some layering pieces for our sentiment. The Whisper White layering is cut at 1 1/4 by 3, and the Cherry Cobbler is 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. We're also going to use the circle framelits to cut out our little Santa. So what we want to do is go ahead and we'll make our card base. Fold our 8.5 by 5.5 in half, and using our bone folder get a crisp edge. Next we're going to take our layering pieces, that's going to be our mat, and that side's super cute too. And what we want to do is put a thin bead of adhesive, I'm using Tombow multi-adhesive glue, on just the outside only, because we're going to die cut the center, so we want to make sure not to have any adhesive in the middle. Okay, so we've got our layering, and let's go over to the Big Shot. I'm using the magnetic platform, and as you can see, my acrylic mats are well loved, and so even if yours looks as crazy as mine, it'll still work great. I'm going to take the layering mat piece that we have, and I'm going to be using the circles from the Circles Framelit. These are, I think, this one is the fourth largest, and this would be the next one down, the 5th largest. I'm going to take the 5th largest, center it, and make my acrylic sandwich. Let's see, just get just a little more. There we go. And run it through our Big Shot. And we're going to pop out then that center piece. And now you have 2 circles that you can incorporate into another project. And while we're here at the Big Shot, we're also going to take, this is I think a 4 by 4 piece of Old Olive, and we're going to use this to make our, I guess our little frame matting piece. So again, I'm taking the next size up circle from the circle framelit that we used to cut the hole to make our little border around our opening. Whoops, better get my sandwich made. So we'll put that through the Big Shot as well. So now we have our little border piece. Back to the card. So again, real quick, here's the circle framelits, and I did use, again, the circle was the 5th from the outside in. Okay, so now we've got our card pieces here. What we want to do next is I want to know where to stamp my Santa image. And I'm going to take a pencil and lightly trace the opening. And I just kind of do about 4 marks just so that I know where it is. So again, it's not going to show, and we just want to, again, put a little mark so that we know. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but now I have a target for my Santa stamp. So I'm going to take my, actually the color tones in this are Cherry Cobbler, but my Cherry Cobbler is in the old style, and the old stamp style, and it was smearing when we did our details. So I'm switching up to Real Red. You'll want to try to use Cherry Cobbler if at all possible. So I've got my Santa image, and we're going to ink up. And sometimes it's easier to take these larger stamps and take the ink to the stamp. And I'm going to open up my card front, and we're going to take Santa and we're going to stamp him inside the circle. Stamping straight down and straight up. There he is, he's so cute. Okay, and now what we want to do is get him some glitter. So I'm going to take some Dazzling Details, or Dazzling Diamonds glitter. And you guys all know that I put mine in a Tupperware. And I'm going to take my two-way glue stick and I'm going to highlight his hat, his beard, his mustache, his cuff, and part of his jacket. Just basically anything that would be white. I'm going to go ahead and put a little glitter on him. Okay, so again, I've got my two-way glue pen, and oops, sorry, it comes to life with all the sparkles. Some of it we won't see, the frame will cover him. Look how cute he is. It's so cute just like that. I love this stamp set. Now I'm going to take my frame and again with the Tombow multi-purpose glue, I'm going to go ahead and put my matte piece down. I'm going to go on the outside of it again. And line it up. You don't, at least I don't see the pencil mark because I had a super light touch, and so, you know, I don't erase it, but if you wanted to, you could erase it as well. Okay, now I'm going to take our little matte piece that we used for cutting it out with the circles, and I'm going to, again, take a little Tombow and, you know, kind of just put some dots around on the outside. Pick up my little matte ring here and put that down. It just frames it. Just gets it really framed. Love it. And I've gone ahead and pre-stamped the sentiment that comes with this, the stamp set. He's making a list and checking it twice, and then another one that says, "Hope you're nice." So I have, you know, the sentiment again on Whisper White, and we are going to layer it on Cherry Cobbler. Oops. There we go. And we'll pop it up with some dimensionals. This was one of my cards at my September card class. I think it was the favorite one of everybody. And put that down, and then if you wanted to, you could stamp the inside with the other greeting. Hope you're nice. So I hope you enjoy making this card using Santa's List stamp set and the Designer Series pack, Seasons of Style. Thanks for watching, everybody, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.